takes half of South America, becomes Portugal's capital, declares independence, and refuses to elaborate further. Just normal Brazilian history be like. And then don't forget, they kind of just completely overshadow Portugal at this point. Apple will drop iPhone Lightning port in favor of USB-C in 2023. Aren't they only doing this because the EU is forcing them to? That's pretty much the only way we were ever gonna get this. It is about time. Hard to swallow pills. Bhutan recognizes all the countries at the UN. It even voted in favor of recognizing China over Taiwan. Although it only does maintain diplomatic relations with 7 countries, having no diplomatic relations with another country is not the same as not recognizing it. That really hurts my soul because it was so hilarious to me that the thought that Bhutan pretty much didn't think that half the world existed. I really wanted this to be their version of the world map. Ukraine and Russia, after a random girl on Twitter told them war is bad. Thank you so much, random girl on Twitter. You've literally brought world peace. Now I'm just upset that you didn't say it earlier. What took you so long? Like, dang. Artwork that was appreciated before World War II versus the artwork that was appreciated after World War II. They just made sure that everybody can go to art school now. Yeah, I don't want to make that mistake again. Yeah, you know, that really explains a whole lot in the art world nowadays. This man crawling through the desert just trying to find something. I guess he's choosing to go left hell for 21 miles instead of I think this is just average Dutch man, isn't it? Poor Belgium. Germany is gone. Crab rave time. I love how, like, this meme literally has to pop up all the time. Everybody do the party time. This meme template won't be stopped until every country has disappeared at least one time. Made in Czechoslovakia. I have to believe that one day it could come back. I honestly don't even have a reason why. I just want to see it, like, be revived for, like, a single day. That'd be cool. Frick nudes. Send me a reason to live in Poland. Ooh. Talk about top 5 most impossible questions. In order to play Joker, didn't Joaquin Phoenix have to live in Poland for a whole hour? We have Czechia, Poland, and Slovakia all looking like nice scooters. Then there's Hungary with whatever this is. They always just gotta be different, don't they? When will this stop? Poland screaming, "You're already our vacation colony." Join us, see Slovaks. Come back, screams Hungary. Join us, see Czechs. All the while, these 4 countries just beating up Croatia. Out of anyone to join this core of Europe, I wouldn't expect Croatia to be here. If anything, I feel like you should be beating Slovenia in a way. Shouldn't Slovenia join you guys? I guess everyone needs a Hawaii. Maybe Croatia can be your Hawaii. Divorce leads children to the worst places. Oh no. We have this poor kid being dragged in between Europe and Asia. What could he be falling into? Oh no. No. You know, this actually explains a lot. I think I understand Turkey now. The virgin American house cat versus the Chad Turkish street cat. One throws a tantrum if the bathroom door is shut, gets game ended by coyotes. Scared of mice, cucumbers, and vacuum cleaners. Greatest life achievement was hitting the front page of RA, told to stay off the counter. Finally has to poop in a box versus the Chad who chills in whatever house he wants to be in, can't be kicked out. No owner, but multiple servants. Steals fish from markets, humans love him anyways. No natural predators. Of course, most importantly, just poops wherever he wants. Yeah, they just build cats differently over there. Why are all of ours so beta? Westerners carefully making the worst maps of Turkey you're ever gonna see in your life. It is very true. I feel bad. I've probably done this myself way too many times as well. The west coast of the US be like $5,000 a month. And man, people are literally fighting each other for this space. I had to offer $6,000 a month. Jarvis, pull up a picture of a skinny, effeminate man and caption it, "Strongest man in California." Man, they're just so quick with it too. No wonder we can't win the meme war out here. You Americans, you're so gosh darn ignorant and self-centered. Why do I want to give the British, Canada, Europeans a southern accent right now? Tell me who is our prime minister, says all these countries. Why? Responds all of the Americans. Sometimes even I myself get a little bit tripped up over like who's the prime minister of places. I know Australia has a new one, right? This guy who's been viewing an email for 12 hours and 30 minutes. Bro is looking at that shit. This email must be a whole entire novel. He's reading Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows in here. It's crazy that they only figured out tectonic plates in the 60s. A child in the 50s would say, "It seems like South America and Africa would fit together." And his mom would go, "That's cute, honey. Would you like a cigarette?" It actually bothers me because I literally just said this last week, which I guess a lot of people did that as well. A lot of people as kids were able to figure out that these two continents look like they really are kind of puzzle pieces in a way. Or people were able to figure out the Gulf of Mexico kind of fits into Africa as well. I love how it wasn't even the 50s, and yet my teacher basically did this same thing to me, though. There are real teens out there who think discovering Nirvana is a special achievement. This guy with the ultimate mega response. Isn't that kind of the whole point of Buddhism? Heard that was one of the greatest moments in a monk's life. The first time they hear Smells Like Teen Spirit. Are you okay? No, I'm living in a country run by freaking clowns. I love how you can take this meme and pretty much apply it to any country on earth almost. It works either way. Average British dad migrating to a Spanish beach resort. Is this how they all move? It's just a part of their natural evolution. British wildlife is so incredible. Ukraine war, thousands of UK troops to be sent to Europe in bid to combat Russian aggression. Oh yeah.
Sir, don't mind if I do.
The most British troops of all time. I've never even heard of that before. So this is how all British troops are, right? Fairly certain. This is pretty much how it has been in my head the entire time. British archaeologists, when they discover a priceless historical artifact in a foreign country and the locals would like it back. Okay, here are the locals asking for it back. And British Bowser staring at them. Oh, they do look pretty cute. You might as well just give it back to, oh. It's just, okay. That's them slamming it into the British museums. British people, when they have to actually cook a homemade meal, rather than throw a bunch of veggie stuff onto a veggie stuff, whatever that is, onto a baking tray in the oven for 15 minutes at 200 degrees. I can't even do that, so I'm not gonna be complaining. All I know how to make is cereal, so they're still ahead of me. That'll be $60 to renew your fishing license, sir. Me. Yeah, this is the only appropriate way to respond. I don't understand these licenses. I think this is pretty much the only way I can actually do the same thing this man did. It's just so frustrating. Putin, after he hears about the change.org petition to not invade Ukraine. See, they didn't make their goal though, did they? If only they made it in time.
Your thoughts
no,
on the
I think
Russian
I've seen this
missiles
before.
hitting tilted towers last night?
Russian missiles hitting the tilted towers.
Aren't they in Russia?
Tilted towers?
Yeah.
It is in Russia, yeah.
I saw it on TikTok.
You saw that on TikTok? What was your reaction to Thomas
I just
Jefferson?
gotta, you know what? I really need to fully prepare for this. This is gonna be painful, I can tell.
What was your reaction to Thomas Jefferson aiding Ukraine in World War III?
No, I heard about that. That was really good. He invented the light bulb or something, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, good for him.
See,
yeah.
Where'd you hear about this one?
Like YouTube, TikTok, something like that. Yeah.
This is just not right. I just want to say right now, this is not right. I'll be honest. I might have said the same thing when I was in high school. Put a camera in front of me and I'll just forget everything in my name.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Gary Vaynerchuk's NFTs being sent out to help the North African troops in Russia for Ukraine?
Yeah, I don't really know what that means, but like I heard African, so like let's support a brother.
What are your thoughts on Hezbollah taking over the president spot for Russia?
Hezbollah, I think I've been researching it. Isn't he the president of Africa?
What did he say?
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Does he like...
All right, we gotta stop now. Hezbollah should be the president of Africa. Me sending out a final message to the entire world right before nuking every country.
For most of you, I believe there is peace and perhaps more
For most of you.
waiting for you after the smoke
But
clears.
who is the one?
Although for one of you, the darkest
yeah.
pit of hell has opened.
Should have
to
known.
swallow you
Should have
whole.
known it was gonna be.
So don't keep the devil waiting.
Using a VPN to get access to American Netflix. Yeah. Also gets drafted. Yeah, that's the one problem about using a VPN. All of a sudden, you'll find yourself on the front lines in Ukraine. World War III will destroy the peaceful lives of thousands. But we will get that new COD game afterwards. Well, you know, I mean, now that you mention it, let's just, Raytheon Technologies, Boeing, of course, the Boston Dynamics with those weird robots. And don't forget about all these places as well, poking the USA with a stick like, come on, do a war. Yeah, no. Can we not? Let's not encourage them. NATO shaking Finland and Sweden's hand, all the while Ukraine in the background staring off into the distance. This is horrible. This is horrible. I mean, Ukraine, yeah, I mean, we can't right now. You can't just... Switzerland, when other countries search for allies in war. I've literally never seen this picture of Shaq. It's hilarious because Switzerland is like the obvious ally. They're right there. They're so big. I mean, they're right there on the map, but they just stay hidden. But also Switzerland, when other countries search for some place to store their gold during war. Oh, now they're gonna come out. Now I see. I just realized how there's a tree and then... Whoa, this meme format might be gold. I'd invest in this in the future. Dad? How did WW3 start? Finland! Just yelling off in the distance. That's what Patrick Starr was screaming about down there. Probably fell from such a height that he was able to briefly see the future, and that's when he started yelling about Finland joining NATO. Europe, we won't help in the defense of Constantinople because it will never fall. Constantinople proceeds to fall. Europe. Wait, what? Yeah, this wasn't a part of the plan. I remember when South America won World Cups, says South America. Yeah, South America. Time for your nap. That was back in the old days. Things have changed, old lady. There's a new person in town. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't watch soccer. I forbid you to join NATO, says Russia. Damn, that's crazy. But we don't remember asking, says Finland. I wish one was Finland and the other one was Sweden, but either way, it still works. Russia versus the cooler Russia. Wait, what is that? Is that supposed to be Finland? I thought this was like a weird Finnish flag. Oh, this white, blue, white flag is actually a symbol to opposition in the 2020 Russian invasion of Ukraine. I didn't even hear about this. Symbol is basically just opposition of the invasion, symbol of the opposition of the Putin regime, and insignia of the freedom of Russian Legion. I guess I haven't really reviewed flags in a while. I would have thought I would have stumbled upon this by now. This is also a canton. It's like similar to a canton in Switzerland as well, so maybe that could be the confusing part. I thought that meme was just talking about the cooler Russia, basically, i.e. Finland, because in a way, Finland is just like if you took Scandinavian people and you made them a little bit more Russian. I'm a country that's in the EU, but not in NATO. Oh, Putin likes that, as long as you're not in NATO, right? But the EU also has a collective defense law. Oh, wait. I mean, I didn't even know about that. Is it as vicious as like Article 5, where like an attack on one country is an attack on all? Now, all European countries classify themselves. Oh, this one gets messy. We have the orange countries like Ireland, the UK, France, all saying they are Western Europe. We have the Nordic countries and the Baltic countries saying they're Northwestern Europe. Italy, Greece, Spain, and Portugal saying Southwestern. Germany, Poland, Czechia, Austria saying Central Western Europe. Of course, we have the Balkan Western in blue. Mountain Western for the Caucasus Mountains. Are we even in Europe? Asks Turkey. And then the blue countries, just Russia and Belarus, saying Eastern Europe. Oh, don't forget Moldavia, who says Western Eastern Europe. I figured this out the hard way a couple years ago. I tried to divide a map into different regions of Europe, and I called this like Central Europe. I might have thrown even a couple of these into the eastern side, and man, did that cause a war in the comment section. I will never make that mistake again. You guys are all West if you want to be. Put your hands up, says Russia. No, responds Sweden and Finland, but I've got a gun. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. Too bad. I've never wanted to do a perfect Christopher Walken impression more in my life. I think my entire life I've wanted to do a Christopher Walken impression, but I could have really used it right now. When you visit Britain versus when Britain visits you. Even if you're just some small rock in the middle of the ocean, completely deserted for thousands and thousands of miles, they will still show up like this. Philippines, not trying to vote for a good president, versus the Philippines voting for a dictator's son. Oh, okay, wait a second. Man, this whole thing is still in the meme sphere, isn't it? I have two sides. I freaking hate this place, and I will die for this country. Feels like everyone. Again, this probably just applies to every place at this point. Petition for Drew Darnell and Jack Sucks at Geography to collab. I've been getting comments like this for actually months. It's been crazy. I will see what I can do. And big thanks to, by saying this, I agree to be a sussy baka LuxembourgLover, Drew's Argentinian Fatnuts, Alex Whitley is Mega Chad, Alfonso M6, aPhatNarwhal, Angel Bisono, Barnsky W, Bringbackpolandball, XD, Jocko, Majestic Unicorn, Marco, Max Cooper, Mimoshiki, 5610, Philipp RF, Robert E, the Mexican 760, Why am I doing this? William the Conqueror. Thank you.